Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, apparently we have a new patch. We have a title update. The latest title update for FIFA 21 is now available. Gameplay made the following changes: adjusted referee, logic, and potential yellow card scenarios. With the intent of reducing the likelihood of a yellow card being given. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. The ball roll to scoop turn combination now requires a 5-star skill rating to perform. Increase the window of a time of celebration can be requested in. Let's see if there's anything in here that's like super. The instant hard tackle will sometimes result in a player lunging further than intended. Users could, okay. Made new animations for the transfer market for when you bid on an item is either outbid by another player or if you have won the item. All I know is that they also changed the text. They changed the text, I think. It doesn't look like too many gameplay changes. I know they changed the text on the transfer markets. We'll have to kind of go check that out. I know that it's like supposed to be different now. Yeah, interesting, man. I always wonder, man, with these patches, like, does EA sneak in some really sketchy stuff into these patches? At least that's kind of what I worry about, at least. That they're doing some weird stuff with these patches that we're not being told everything that's going on, but you know what, man? That's all just conspiracy. So only 2 overnight sales, guys. 2 Roberto Carlos is bought at 520. We have 2 more at like 510. Trying to sell these as well. Don't really know why I ended up with so many Roberto Carloses. And then really the only thing we've got right now is a couple rule breakers, a couple. We got like 10 or 15 bales. You know, and I'm very curious to see, you know, if Bale or Semedo gets in tomorrow, because I would be very interested in either of them. I think they're both going to go up a lot. If they do, I think it's unlikely they're both going to get in, though, or either one is going to get in. But the market is really high, man. Rashford was 225 Sunday night. You guys remember watching my video. Now he's 252. Varane is 330. You've got now team of the week rising out of packs. Paulinho's all the way up at 150. So you got a big rise here. And something that's really interesting right now that we're really seeing is that League One players are really rising. League One players, guys, are rising a lot right now. A lot. Di Maria is 330 still, but you've got Yedder at 560. Depay is now 114. And even like Kamara and Andre, which are 283 rated Halloween cards, are, you know, holding price nicely and just rose another 10K. So that is due to the this rise is due to this card that is available in the league SBC, and I think honestly the more people get this, I think on Thursday, and this is also due to Denayer, there's just a lot more going on with the League One right now. It's why Renato, in my opinion, who was like panic ball yesterday by investors, he dropped and then he rebounded again, and I think he's rebounding because I think so many people are using these cards, man. I think League One is really popular right now, so that's in my opinion the biggest reason why you're seeing these rises, man. There's a huge rise in League One cards, and this is just due to in my eyes, straight popularity, right? This is like what's going on. Now, this card is interesting because I honestly feel like Depay is still undervalued, even though he's up a lot. I think this card is going to probably keep going up. I know he hit 122 last night. I don't know what he hit today, 118. So nothing crazy. So really, for this to be worth it, we would have to get like a 110 probably to make any sort of coins here. But yeah, this one is definitely interesting for sure. We'll keep our eyes on it. So they did change the transfer market text, which is very interesting. I don't think it looks that good. But you know what, boys? I'm not going to sit here and complain, am I? Now, today, guys, we're going to get UCL content. We should be getting UCL marquee matchups. The team of the week is up a lot. People are invested in this. But I think there is a small chance that it could drop back down a little bit today. You know, final window. These cards go out of packs today, guys, just so you know. These guys are all out of packs today. A lot of people invested in these cards, so not too sure what's going to happen, to be honest, because I know there are a lot of people that are invested, and the last set of Rule Breakers cards are just rising now. Like now, if we look at the market, the last set of them are just starting to get rare and go up. But hey, they are getting really rare, and I'll be real with that. I really do like Van Aanholt, man. This is a guy that I think is going to go up out of packs. I like Van Aanholt. I'm a big fan of him. I think that he's got a lot of potential. I also want to take a look at that Potence, man. I almost want to do a little bit of a club stock here because I think some of these guys are really undervalued. He's 94 or 93. So this guy, but the only problem is, man, the weirdest part for me about these cards is that I feel like this team has more supply than the first team, which to me just doesn't even make sense. But we take a look at the first team. Llorente went up nice. These two went up because of objectives. Laporte's up 40K. The Serie A guys are up a ton. Douglas Costa's up. You know what's crazy about Douglas Costa? He's getting rare now. I sold him at 440 after my weekend league. Now he's 500. Crazy rise on him. Then look at some of the past team of the weeks. I think Rashford with a healthy market this weekend is going to go to 800. I think that Timo's going to get close to 400. These ones to watch cards, like this is really interesting. Like this Sane, man, I got to get involved with this stuff again because this guy is rising like 40K before his games, man. He was 340 2 days ago. Now he's 380. That's just literally because Bayern played today. It's literally just it. And I think the same thing goes for, Thiago's up today even. But if we take a look at, where was that? Is it Fernan Torres, dude? I think this guy is up a ton today. Looks like it at least. Yeah, he's up a ton, man. I mean, this is a crazy rise considering this guy was 37, probably 37 for an hour yesterday, 38. You know, it's a 4 or 5K rise on game day. That's really nice, man. People are buying into these ones to watches. So there's definitely a way to trade with these ones to watches. And if you're a guy that's looking to trade, man, take a look at some of these trends, man. They're very, very easy to get involved in and learn, man. This situation is really interesting to me right here. Walker's so high right now, man, and I think what's interesting is that I actually think he's more likely to get a team of the week than Semedo is. It's funny how predictions can really impact market values and stuff, man, because I genuinely feel like that Walker is like, you know, I think that card is super unique this year, right? Because it's a center back, and I think Walker's other card will be a right back, but it's just interesting to see because I feel like if he was in more predictions, there would definitely be probably a little bit more panic selling going on with that card, and there's just not any panic selling. So found that to be a little bit interesting. This Mertens I wanted to tell you guys about too because this guy went low last night, but then last night literally I checked the market. There was only like 5 on the market, dudes, and he was up at like 550K, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is a rise, man. He went up really high last night. So just starting to monitor and watch those types of cards. Guys, we made a ton of objective progress yesterday. We made a ton of progress, man. We got really going on our League One player here, which, as you guys know, I mean, a lot of people say these are sweaty, these objectives. I like them because I think you could leave at any time if you're not having fun. And then we got Akinfenwa done as well. Boys, which is somewhere down here. And then I think today we're going to use the Akinfenwa in the challenge to get Moise Kean. We're actually starting to like put together a really cheeky little silver club here. If we go to our transfer list and then we search in our club, how do we do this here? Silver, like, no, special and untradeable probably is the best way to go. And if we go and look, we probably have like, I would say like 2 silver cards. Let's see how many we have. Oh, also, okay, we've got Vidra, we've got Akinfenwa. We only have 2. What I think is really interesting as well that I wanted to point out to you guys is Diego Jota. I think there's a really good chance. People were saying that he's like overdue on a team of the week, and I could see EA putting this guy in this week. That would be sick because this card as an 83 isn't all that yet, but like one more, even then though, it's pretty good. It's very similar to Potence in my opinion. Like if he gets, and that could hurt Potence's card. That's the reality too. If this guy gets an upgrade to an 83, that could hurt Potence's card for sure because this guy's going to have 86 pace, 81 shooting, like 90 dribbling. It's going to be a really good card, but his in-games play a lot better than his overall stats, in my opinion. Like, when you take a look at the in-games, they're some pretty solid in-games, considering, like, I don't know, he's got 88 acceleration on 83 pace, for example, or 87 agility and 86 balance on 84 dribbling. It's like he has very nice core in-games going on there. So I think I'm interested in this card to see if EA go ahead this week and do give him an upgrade. And then all the golds today that are up, I probably am assuming guys are going to come back down again a little bit just because of the nature of we're getting a lot of supply today. Today is going to be like the first real pack supply since like Sunday night. So you could definitely expect some of that. They put up League SBCs yesterday. And by the way, I left my computer on during the EA event, and I guess I didn't get an FGS token, which is kind of annoying, man. But it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I left my computer on, dude. I didn't even get a token. What the heck, EA? Come on, EA. And then also, guys, I think Road to the Final is going to be this Friday. I think Road to the Final is going to be this Friday. I think these guys are going to have to crunch promos just due to the way that the game was released late. But I think, that's my guess. I think Road to the Final is going to be this Friday. So, makes for an interesting opportunity market-wise. We should see another really big rise on Thursday. I'm expecting nothing less. I think that's what we will get out of the market. Big, big rise Thursday. And then anytime we get a loading screen, though, man, there's going to be a little bit of panic, I think. Because I think the Rule Breakers loading screen was different. I think people knew what Rule Breakers was. But I think if we get a loading screen for Road to the Final. That will actually cause some panic for sure. I think people will be like, whoa, Road to the Final's coming. I got to freak out. I got to sell the house, man. Oh, that was such a good deal. That Theo Hernandez, man, he sells like crazy at 140, and he drops in the day to like 130. But that's just like the last 2 days, right? Because then you always gotta adjust, you gotta adapt. It's not always the same trend. It's gonna take a while to get used to this text that they're putting on here, man. It's not easy. Yeah, him and Courtois are up. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video today, man. Appreciate you guys. See you guys later. Peace.